Oh yeah, Chief Scout here, doing the ridgeline tarp challenge. I think the guys have nearly got it down to under a minute. So my system is so that I already have it all set up. I have a little carabiner on one end, and on the other end I should do a trucker's hitch. In between that I've got 2 Prossec hitches which hold the tarp and which will tension the tarp, and 4 pegs which are already attached to the corners. So it's a rapid deployment, and it's for if it is pissing down and you want to get going, this is what it's got to be. So I've got the lovely Angie and I've got the lovely Papu. He'll be screaming for his stick, no doubt, at some stage. So that's it, all in a bag. And without much further ado, if we pan to the timer there, you can see that the bag is all still done up, and is that timer and start. Stop and stop. Oh yeah, so 1 minute 42. I probably, not bad for one lung, one kidney, so I'm hoping that I'll get it down a lot quicker than that. But if you've got a tarp up in less than 2 minutes in pouring rain, you've got a good chance of getting everything nice and dry. A couple of little tweaks. So if we look at it and we're getting, and if Angie can do a bit of zoom in on things. So we've got a little carabiner that goes over onto the ridgeline, just clips on. Quite simple and effective. Here we've got a Prossec which has got a toggle on it, and that goes through onto the ridgeline. You can slacken it off, tighten it up, and that toggle just goes through the end of the tarp. So it's quite an easy deployment of the tarp as well if needed for other reasons. Inside the tent, the ground is full of roots, so they didn't go in that good, and if you look, put a bit of a bruise in my hand, probably should have worn gloves. And then coming through on this way, if you look down at the pegs, they're just lark's head onto the bottom of the tarp for quick deployment. That goes up onto here, same on all 4 corners. Another Prossec, another toggle, and that puts the tension onto your tarp quite nicely. A lot of people, they throw the tarps over the line. It's down to you, but any rain that comes through will actually run through inside the tarp. So you've got a chance with the toggle, with all of this, that maybe the rain will come down and then down the seams. So for me, if you've got a chance, put it over the top. This is a Planet X tarp. It's quite a budget tarp, but my god, it's got some tie outs on it. So along the bottom there you've got 5, along the ridge you've got 5, and around the sides you've got 5. So to have that many on a tarp, I think is pretty special. And then finally we're coming up onto this end. You can see just there, I don't know if you can see, there's 2 different types of paracord, and that's been because I've run out of paracord. And so all I've done is I've done a trucker's hitch on there, and I've done a slippery hitch on these. So slippery hitch to tie it off. So when we're untying, we pull that one out, and then that pulls it to release it. For those of you that don't know how to do a trucker's hitch, if you come round with your line, put your hand over it, twist it and grab the line. So I'll show you that again without catching my thumb in it. There's a bit of weight on there. So hand over, twist it, grab the line and pull the line through, and that gives you a nice little loop there. And then with this end you can feed it through, and if you've got a short enough length, feed it through twice and then pull it, and believe it or not, that holds itself and takes all the strain off of it. So just as a safety measure, put another little loop, this quick release, bit of dangly line, and that will run you through onto all the food. If we come back up to this end, I'm not sure, just to peg it out easier. They're around about chest height. This is a 3x3. On a 4x4, obviously you've got that, which is what I was thinking, to go head height. So I was thinking 4x4, but I only had the 3x3. Obviously with a 4x4 you want to get it around about sort of head height. 3x3 around about chest height. By bringing that down to here, it's easier for the pegs to come out. And again, like I say, it was in a very root bound ground, and not the best for a 64-year-old bloke's hands. A bit damaged now, so, but not to worry. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Will I do it again? Probably not, because I'm knackered. But bushcraft Steve outdoors, sticks outdoors, Green Valley, Benny's Bushcraft, Mickey at Hampshire. Most of you know all of these guys, and I will link them all in onto the Instagram, and their YouTube channels are all on their Instagram, and on Instagram when I put it on there I'll put all their channels on there as well. So get involved, it's a little bit of fun and shows off your skills, because you know we're all here to keep learning, and I love learning new stuff. And I love it when the real youngsters come up and they've got something else or a little bit gimmicky, and I've got some other gimmicky little bits that I will show you on another video. That's a carabiner, which is not that gimmicky. Climbers have been using them for a long time, but I've got some of these which they work exactly the same on there, but I think after the amount of years I've done using trucker's hitch, putting down loads when I was a chippy and stuff, I'm pretty sure I'm as quick with a trucker's hitch than I am with most things. Along the lines from that, I don't really think there's much more to offer, other than to say like, subscribe, follow. I've forgotten. What do you do on Snapchat? I'm not even on Snapchat, so it doesn't matter. Anyhow, like, subscribe, follow, and enjoy your day. And I love you all bananas, because you're a great bunch, and I'll see you soon.